Okay. Um, is it happening? What is going on? That was like a weird crash too. It's like OBS froze. It didn't like crash. And then Firefox crashed. And it seemed to like... Did it? Yeah, it got rid of all my save data. Not sure what that's about. Is it... I feel like that's kind of like... That must be like a computer-wide thing. If like OBS did some things and then Firefox did some things. Code seems to be okay. Yeah, I'm not logged in here anymore. Oh, righty. Are we gonna be able to stream tonight? No stream tonight? Maybe no stream tonight? Yeah, wish I didn't. Wish I didn't, to be honest. So, how's everybody doing? Again. Okay, so what's the issue here? We're going to one... We're gonna move it to there. Then we move it to that instead. And then we get an error. Let's take a look at that one. Alright, we have a bunch of mods. Longaville. Come on, Libius. Dickinson. Eleonora. Neil. If like 20 children attacked a guy and ate him like zombies, do you think the cops would even bother? I feel like they'd be like, nope. 20 children attacked a guy and ate him. Isn't that like the movie like Children of the Corn? It's kind of what happens in that movie. Hey Kaizan, how's it going? Is this running better than normal in Firefox? I feel like it's running better than normal. Is that what that movie is about? Yeah, I think so. Spoiler, they're all aliens. Where did that even go? Wait, that That seriously just disappeared. Oh, there it went. Interesting. It like goes away. I'm not getting an error. I am getting some weirdness. Ooh, it's stuck. It's stuck on my screen. Whoa, I'm getting all kinds of issues here. Huh. And this is a weird thing that's happening too. What is going on with that? Why is this so broken? Is this can't be like this like in the actual game, right? Like this can't be this broken. Right? Right? I think I'm gonna have to launch the Steam version and see if it's actually that broken. You didn't have that one? Hey, thank you for the support. Do I have debug tools? Hey, Ratha. How's it going? Finding some interesting things here. No, it is straight. This is broken. Oh boy, that is how has nobody tried that? How has this not been reported? Maybe it has been, it was like thought to be something else. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this thing. Except it's gonna auto do the thing. If we do that. One moment. Okay, we're back in business. Sometimes when an issue can be fixed by just exiting to the main menu and to continue play. Yeah. That is true, but I don't know. It seems like that would be a very common thing to try to do in the game. Okay, so the first issue. There's two major issues here. The first issue that I don't even know if AI is gonna be able to fix this one. If we hold something and move. Wait, that time it worked. It like goes away. And then it reappears when we... Why would that happen? It's not that, it's like drag. Item component. It's also something that new players would do though. I think long-term players probably try to reduce mouse dragging. Yeah. True. Hey, Ace Nova. No, I'm not sure why. So I'm not sure why this is broken. But see, sometimes it works. I think I know why. No, I don't know why. An issue with item dragging. Occasionally. If we start dragging an item from our inventory, or we open a container, for example, Does it always, does it? Okay, so it's not even a different thing, it's just... Apparently I missed the time travel. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been having a lot of technical difficulties here. How goes it, Lumina? What's new? Having issue with item dragging occasionally. If we start dragging an item from our inventory before we open a container, for example. Dropping it into the newly opened container is nothing except remove the item from our inventory. But just visually. Next time we update our inventory. Steps to reproduce. Begin dragging an item from our inventory into container. Automatically the container drop the item. What if we move? Item does not get moved. Got a new desk mic. It's nice not having to wear my headset anymore, but apparently new mic sounds worse than headset mic. That should not be the case, I feel like. But I know there's like pretty good microphones on headsets nowadays as well. So I guess you could get like a super high quality versus a low quality desktop mic. I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed was happening there. All right, steps to reproduce. Begin. What? Begin. Dragging an item from our inventory. Walk into a container which automatically is opened. Oh my god, can I type? Walk into a container which automatically opens. Drop the item into the UI without moving the mouse. That may be important. The item does not get moved to the container. That part is important. If you move the item around in the UI, works properly. The item does not get moved to the container. It gets removed from the inventory, but just visually until change update happens. Can you look into why this is happening? Maybe when we stop dragging, we need better container UI detection. I'm guessing it just doesn't, there's like some update event that's not happening. Yeah, if we move the mouse at all, I think. Oh, that was weird. Wait, see, that one isn't removing the item visually. Oh, errors. Now we got errors. Try to use a remove component. Okay, so now we're getting the other errors that the report was actually talking about. Okay. Main goal was just not wearing my headset because that was making my jaw pain worse. And it achieved that goal at least. Well, silver linings. Okay, so this is like a multi-faceted things. Fixed. Issues relating to attempt. Fixed issues relating to attempting to drag items to container. After movement? I don't know. Legally distinct Dokemon quest. Yeah, I saw that. I did grab it. Doki Monsters quest. What are people complaining about? It was unplayable, buggy, frequently freezing, and crashing mess. Soft locked. Maybe due to bugs or something. It's an issue where items would not be moved, dragging and dropping items. Newly opened container. Are you talking about like the bugs I'm looking at right now, Ace Nova? Yeah, these are super old. These are super old bugs. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Or were you talking about Dokemon Quest? Yeah, how old is actually Dokemon Quest? Is this like a new thing? A couple years old? Oh, okay, the review. Wow, I guessed wrong. How many guesses did I guess there? All of them were wrong. Okay, fixed an issue. Fixed item getting stuck on the screen when dragging from containers. Or no longer open. All right, let's see what you found. So the root cause. So that's basically just checking what it's under. Okay. Sounds like a thing that we need to do, probably. Yeah, third time's the charm, Solar. I wish my stream wouldn't break every time I tried to stream. Okay, let's see what we got here. That does seem to have fixed it. Then an error occurred. What is that error? Try to use a removed component. Okay, so let's just make sure that the dragging and dropping works otherwise. What's going on with this? Is this a... Is that new? I think I broke something. Drag fix. Yeah, that definitely broke that. Okay. Stash. Apply latest stash. Okay, that seems to have fixed that issue. However, now we can no longer drag and drop items within the same inventory container UI to change the order of items. And that's probably due to... Well, I mean, that's just due to... We're just forcing... Yeah, we're just forcing it to go in there. Each drag is like a move. Doesn't know about that. Okay, let's see what... Right. I think that's not gonna fix it. Because we can move in and out to a sortable. Maybe. Never mind. Wasn't I able to drag? So I'm pretty sure I fixed the error with this change as well. Fixed an issue. Yeah, so both of these things, I mean, they're kind of the same thing, but I guess they are different. But I solved one with the other. Okay. What about like an actual bag? Like that works fine. So if we close it, same thing happens. I'm having a similar issue. Having a related issue with attempting to drag items from a closed container. The tile overlay and item preview gets stuck on when we have a container dialog UI opened. We begin dragging an item from it. Container closes either through movement away from a chest or with a bind closing the container. The item preview will now be stuck on the screen. The last position. Item preview fixes itself when we drag a new item. The tile overlays stay rendered. Yeah, so how's the overlay thing happening exactly? Yeah, it's just like when we move our mouse. Like so distracted tonight again. Hey, Floofy. How is it going? What you been up to lately? Yeah, tonight's gonna be short stream again tonight. Sorry guys. I need to I wanna go I realize that like I don't know how the weather is gonna hold up. But we are currently in the green, and I've wanted to run. I wanted to do a run for like I've wanted to do a run for like over a month, and it's just never been good enough to do that. So I think I should go for a run tonight. The after dark ones are the best. That's like you increase the chances of getting hit by a rogue car. It's a little bit cooler. What's the temperature like? Oh, it's 23. Perfect. Near the hurricane area? No hurricanes over here. We are landlocked. How about you? You got any hurricanes near you? Less worried about the wolves and more about people thinking you're crazy for sure. No, not in the woods. Although we do have a problem in our city with not having like street lights. I should probably run in more lit areas. I'll have to see if I can find some. I don't know why I have like an irrational fear that like somebody's laying like a a steel like a steel string like across the road or something, and like I wouldn't be able to see it, and I'll just like get tripped and like just fall right onto my face. It's just like the most like arbitrary, random, irrational fear ever. But it's like it's so dark that I wouldn't be able to see like a new pothole or like I don't know, something on the road that would trip me. There okay, so that's the other thing. There's no sidewalks. The city has a problem with both street lights and sidewalks. But I'll try to run further away where those things are, maybe. I'll run a little bit. I'll go a little bit further away to be a little bit more safe. I don't know. It seems like a thing in this town, in this city. It's just like our area of the city. It's very It used to be all like farmland and stuff like that. It wasn't planned very good. We'll say that. But other than that, running in the dark is good. Except for all these like extremely hazardous things. It's really good. Okay. Oh, we got to fix in here. The two sortable warnings are pre-existing. Okay. Root cause. The drag event subscriptions are scoped. The container dialog closes mid-drag. The item gets its host removed, which tears down the move and move cancel before they ever run. Reset sorting never fires, and reset tile overlay never fires. Leaving the tile overlay on the world. Cleanup triggered directly by the item's own removal. Fires reliable. That sounds exactly like what we need. Let's see. Let us see if that works. Either way, running is good, yes. I agree. Oh, and other like health news or getting old news. My sleep study came back. I have moderate sleep apnea. And I've probably had it for a very long time as well. So that's annoying, but also good that I'll hopefully get better sleep in the future. In theory. $64 events per hour. Yeah, so I was trying to look for that. What do these things mean? Respiratory event index and apnea hypopnea index. Are those per hour? I don't know how to read this chart, but I think I had 16 events per hour. I think that's what this is saying. Hey, Chili Will. Hello, YouTube. Yeah, so I'm on the lower scale of moderate. It seems like on this scale, it's anywhere from 0 to 5 is normal, and then once you go 5 to 15, it's mild. 15 to 30 is moderate, and then anything other is severe. And I have 16, so I'm like right on the edge of being mild and moderate. But this is also after losing 20 pounds, uh, stopping drinking, running or being more active. So like I think I probably would have been probably higher before some of the changes in my life. But yeah. Yeah, and I was like I asked the doctor like, can I just like get surgery or something? And he's like, not usually it's like not it's not like usually it's not like a physical thing. It's usually like genetic and um stuff like that. And both my mom and my dad and a lot of my family like snores, so it's like everybody snores in my family, so it's like everybody in my family has sleep apnea, I'm pretty sure. Drathy, have the team consider the ability to breed every single creature, maybe from unnatural ways for like ghosts, wisps. Yes, we have thought about that. I'm not sure. Like husbandry is something that is planned. I'm not sure if it would be for all creatures or not. Yes, I luckily uh I have 100% coverage for the machine, which is $3,000. So I'm gonna take that. I am gonna use all of those benefits for the $3,000 machine. This is for the top of the line one. To learn. Actually, I should see. I mean, he said it was $3,000. I didn't actually check that. Let me see what it's called, or let me find it in my photos. Let's fact check this doctor. Let's see if this doc's trying to scam. Oh snap! It has like app, like an app to it too. Where can I buy this? Okay, so he's lying. Or like that's just their price, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that's like with the mask and stuff. I mean, the mask is not gonna be another $1,000. Okay, well, I'm getting scammed, guys. Well, my my benefits provider is getting scammed. I don't know. That's what I was recommended. Is that machine? I see it three. I see this. Some places it's higher. Although that's with something else. Oh, it's maybe with. They're trying to sell me with the travel thing or something. I don't know. Anyways, that's some news on that side of things. I'm excited to see, because like I get like 5, 6, 7 hours of sleep a night, and if I'm having like this many events during the night, I feel like I'm actually just getting like a couple hours a night. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to actually see what I what I can accomplish on like actually getting sleep every night. So that'll be fun. All right, let's have I tested this? So it seems to work. That also works. I think we fix it. You might have like some omnipresent brain fog that you've never really noticed because you've had it so long because of bad sleep. Yeah. No, I mean like and like probably a lot of I mean there's probably so many issues. Symptoms of prolonged bad sleep. Brain fog, memory loss. This is why I can't remember like game names that I've played before. This is the reason. Because I don't get enough sleep. I knew I didn't have bad memory, it's just bad sleep. Slowed reflexes, delayed reaction times, poor physical coordination. I feel like I don't generally have that one. Micro sleeps. Uncontrolled brief episodes of sleep lasting only a few seconds. I do have that. Irritability, yes. Anxiety and depression, yes. Emotional reactivity. Overreactions to minor, yes. Constant fatigue, yes. Headaches, not so much. Weakened immunity. No. Increased appetite and strong cravings for high calorie sugary junk. Oh my god. Is that what that's from? Long-term health risks, higher blood pressure. Yeah, so definitely the higher blood pressure thing is definitely a part of this because there's like part of this chart here. Whenever you like stop breathing, your heart kind of goes like crazy. So I was like given this chart Oh, it's keyed out. Anyways, every time I had like an episode, like your heart, like your pulse goes crazy, which is really bad for your heart, obviously, and blood pressure and all that. Damn. It's gonna just fix my life. Every problem that I have, except except the problem that is like never mind. Only Ratha knows. every superficial problem that I have will be fixed. By the way, what's up with seeing your stream for half the day on YouTube after you get done with them? I don't know. Wait, what? Let me check. Did I get a follow? Did somebody follow me? Thank you for the follow. That was like a million years ago. I don't know why I didn't see it. How did I not see it? Let's look on this YouTube issue. So it still shows that I'm like live after the stream is over? Hmm. Hey, Singabing. Rather just needs to play more games and all of his problems will go away. I have not been in the mood to play any games recently. And I don't think that will change for a while. I mean, I'm not in the mood to like stream or do anything right now, but I kind of force myself, and I'm always glad that I do, because I don't know. It's good to take my mind off of things and hang out with people. I'll send you a screenshot tomorrow if I remember. It's basically just places the stream out of chronological order for some reason. So often it keeps the top 5 to 10 videos on the subscription page. Wait, container bucket item list, it does the tile drops? Wait, what did does the tile? Oh, okay, it's a, wait. Wait, what? Oh, this. Wait, what? But that happens. Okay. Wait, what is this called? Yeah, I feel like that is not the same thing. But it does seem to be fixed, so... I mean, I think this might work. I think this might work, Joe. God, that is amazing. That is an amazing game.
HK_Joe just redeemed stream again.
I just said I don't want to play any games and you're redeeming them. Let's see. Lantern of the Laughless Saint.
Your story starts with a dream, a lantern, a saint, a tower. And when you wake, a boat carrying toward an island you've never seen. Everyone here arrived the same way, same boat, same dream. And every one of them will tell you it means something different. Deep inside the tower is an amphitheater. Feel it see through your actions and compose the audience for the grand finale. Oh, and every NPC can be killed, but the dead here don't go quietly. Someone in your fight they
Tularan just redeemed
Gunsmoke.
stream again. Free/owned.
may not stay down. More than 50 quests.
Why Gunsmoke?
Some very dark, some not. All of them hiding secrets or one-of-a-kind items. Underneath it all, spellcrafting and alchemy. Use these tools to vanquish your foes. Every skill you use makes it stronger. And one more thing. Full multiplayer co-op from day one. Experience the game in single player.
Yeah, this is very, very Morrowind, obviously. Like super like the it starts the exact same. This town is like starting town is like the exact same. All right, wait till I have my sleep apnea fixed, and we'll see if I can get the will to play games again. But yeah, unfortunately, my CPAP machine isn't gonna fix everything. The biggest hurdle that I have right now. Okay, so this looks good. Everything is working as expected. Oh, hey, what the heck? I had to use a remove component. That shouldn't be possible anymore. How did I do that? Okay. Okay, I actually didn't fix that. 'Cause that's... Okay. I know how that's happening now. That is not how I thought it was happening. But yeah, I get the machine in 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, I could be dead by then, right? It's just because I don't know, there's some benefit stuff. I don't know. Okay, we have another related similar issue. We are getting spammed with try to use a removed component. This is happening when let me see if this is just happening right from the get-go here. It's happening when I drag an item from my inventory into another container dialog UI. That container dialog UI closes either from a bind or walking away when I move the dragged item around. Don't drop it. Just hover inside it. Error spams my message. Why do we have... Wait, I just realized that we have two... What the heck? Why do we have two things here? Two icons. Open or close container. No problem. Gunsmoke. Anybody know what gunsmoke is? No, don't. I was gonna play an ad. Do I have gunsmoke? Oh, I can load this on the thing now, right? Whoa. How do you get to a profile? I think it's public, right? Yeah. Gun. Is that sorting? Hello? Oh, there it is. There's the one I want. I don't have Gunsmoke, but I have Gun for the 360. I have Gun for the GameCube. I have Gun for the PlayStation 2 and Gun for PC. Or Top Gun. Maybe that's what he meant. Yeah, I think I've played it before too. Okay, so this looks like a lot of... I have like 10 game ideas I want to make now. What should I do? Make the best one. So... is host valid? Whether the sortables host component still exists and hasn't been removed. Okay, so that does look good. Make the one that is most likely to find an audience and as untapped niche as possible. That won't cause you to scope creep into infinity. That sounds good. That's a good idea. That does seem to work. What if we do this though? But I saw that it was still there, the overlay or the tile thing. But it does go. Oh, okay. In other words, don't make Wayward. Yeah. Nobody should ever make Wayward. Never. Don't try to make Minecrafts. Do not make Factorio. Do not make RimWorlds. Please. Please don't do it. I'm begging you. Fixed issues relating to fixed errors relating to attempting to drag items into a container after it was already closed. So that's the actual issue. Yeah, you can make Dwarf Fortress. Looks like there are random websites you can just play Nintendo games online now. I mean, yeah, you can do that with like Super Nintendo games too. Okay. I probably shouldn't do this on stream, or should I? Probably shouldn't play ROMs in the browser on stream. I'm pretty sure like everybody does that, right? I'm pretty sure I saw Super Nintendo though. Is all I'm gonna say. Okay, I googled it. Play SNES games online. Let's see. Like, how do these sites exist? True. Is that hold up in court still? If you have like the physical copy? Jesus, it scared me. Just was gonna play a little bit of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 in the browser. Looks like it's a thing. Okay, we got through those. Yeah, I mean, like emulators are still the better way to go. Like it seemed like the scaling was like all wonky. For example. Is it normal that I get 2+ messages stating that I got caught up in a web, caught up at webs at once after one shop action? Let's see. Yeah, I got three messages. What the heck? Oh, this isn't a loop, isn't it? Yeah. Gaming is cancelled. Who moo? Is this what you're talking about? Oh my god. That's pretty funny. That's a good idea. My daughter would love that game. I might get that for my daughter. She played like what is it? Voice Zoo? My Voice Zoo. Yeah, she loves this game. It's like an idle game, but like you record your own voices for the for the animals. But it's too late, guys. My daughter, she's joined the dark side. You know what she's playing? You know. Everybody knows. I gave in finally. She's on the Roblox. I mean, she was addicted to Minecraft. We play a lot of Minecraft. We played a lot of Minecraft. Like, hundreds and hundreds of hours. Yeah, she's all about the Roblox life now. Hey, Michael. How's it going? I will say that there is some like fairly interesting Roblox games, but a lot of them are like basically mindless garbage for the most part. But I still play with her. I try to, you know, play with her as much as possible in the games. It really is. It really is slop. A lot of it. There is some like good, genuinely like good experiences in Roblox, but most of it is just like recycled garbage and cash grabs. She's only allowed to play free though. Yeah, and she doesn't have any social stuff enabled. So there's no issues with that kind of stuff. Also like her use of it is monitored, so we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It's actually good to get it out of her system right now, so she doesn't become like one of those statistics. She's too young to get caught up in all that right now. So get it out of her system now while she's like not able to. Right? I don't know if she'll get bored of it quickly. The thing with Roblox is there's so many different types of games. And there's just so many games. Every time she like you know, gets bored of what like one thing, she just like goes to the next thing, and there's just so many. Just give her an old console. Well, yeah, she has access to old consoles. And we do sometimes like breakouts, like a bunch of like Super Nintendo games, and she like plays each of them, or like I'll give her the DS with like a bag of DS games, and she goes through them. Like, you know, she still does those kind of things, but just right now she's just all about the Roblox. Okay, so this is happening because this is in a loop. So am I getting hit with 3 stamina things? Yeah, I'm getting hit with 3 of those. Break out the NES cooperative and versus games like Balloon Flight, Clue Clue Land, Mental Palace, and so on. She has trouble with like even the first Mario, to be honest. We are playing a good Mario for her to start, or like that I played most recently, was the one on the Wii. The new Super Mario Brothers. New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I think that's the name of it. That one's like pretty good because you basically, if you like keep dying, you like go into a bubble. So it's like it's very forgiving. And if you die, like you can still like you're still like part of the game because you can like shake your Wiimote and like make the bubble go towards the other player and stuff like that. Yeah, she's not very good at platformers, I've noticed, but she's like way better at like more 3D stuff. Like obviously because she played like so much Minecraft. I feel like she understands like the 3D, like first person stuff way better. Like she's able to aim in 3D space. You know, like whereas us as kids, you know, we're like more about the platformer thing or like 2D movements. She's more into like 3D movements, or she understands like that better. What's your feel about the PlayStation going digital? I don't know. It's kind of inevitable, but I don't think that's gonna be the end. These things are like cyclical and go in cycles. It's like, I don't know, like music wasn't physical. Music being physical died, and then like it had a huge resurgence. And like that's not gonna, it's PlayStation going digital isn't gonna stop like all the years and years and years of content from not existing anymore. Like people are still gonna trade older games and stuff like that. Out of curiosity, do you just tell her when things aren't allowed, or do you try to help her understand why you don't like things or want her to do them or whatever? My parents were super bad at that growing up, and it led me to hiding what I was doing lots of you can never do that without any sort of coherent trying to connect with me, so I understand where they were coming from. I'm just curious because I've always thought it should be easier than my parents made it out to be. Yeah, I try to, because like I felt like growing up, I got a lot of that too, and part of me parenting is not trying to repeat the mistakes that my parents made when parenting me. So like I don't think I'll ever tell her like a blanket statement like, oh, you can never do that, or you can't, or you can't do that just because, you know, like, and they ask, oh, why can't I do that? And I'll be like, you know, just because I don't want you to. Like I'll always have like an answer. I'll always like tell her the truth about things. So I think one time, I mean, like, I guess like with Roblox, she did ask to play it like several times, like over the last little while, and I can't remember like what I said. It's like I think what I said is like, oh, I don't know, I've never played it before, so like I don't know how to like set it up or something. But I did tell her that like, oh, I'll try to figure it out, and this, it's not like so much a lie. It's that I was kind of like scared with like all the news about it, and so like I had to figure out like how to make it like safe for her. So and then I eventually did explain that side of things. Like I tried to explain like, oh, there's people they're and I guess it turned out to like not be an issue, but like it's a good that she knows that there is like weirdos online, and not to give any of your information away. Like we had that whole talk and that whole discussion. She's only 7, so it's like she can't really, I don't think she really fully understands that side of things, but she knows like strangers can be dangerous like in real life, and like not to, you know, follow strangers and to be wary of strangers. She knows all that, so it kind of makes sense. Like, okay, there's also people online can also be strangers, and you have to be, you know, careful of strangers that you meet online as well. Again, she's 7, so it's like I don't think she like fully kind of grasps it yet, but she like understands, at least on some level, I think. But yeah, I generally, when I say no on things, I will have an actual reason and not just, you know, just because, you know, like I'll always try to give her the reason. And it might be like slightly abstracted a little bit just because of like her understanding of things, but yeah. Yeah, Roblox is on everything. You can play it on your phones, tablets, whatever. Whoa. Yeah, I wasn't even sure what you... I don't know if I've ever seen this. I don't think I've ever played this. Yeah, because I do agree. If I mean, what's the first thing that you would do? Think about like in your brain growing up. If your parents said no, and then you asked why, and they said because I said so, what is the first thing that you did in your mind? You're like, okay, I'm gonna do it and just not tell you, or like try to figure out how to do it without them knowing. Like that's the first thing that every kid thinks about, right? When they hear that. But if you give them like an actual reason, you know, there's a chance that they actually think about it differently, right? And so it goes for other things too. It's like, um, you know, I'm still iffy about this whole. Okay, so there's a trampoline. Um, there's a trampoline. What would you call it? There's a trampoline place in the city, and it's like a big building with a bunch of trampolines and stuff like that. And I'm always like wary about her going there. And you know, I have let her go there multiple times, but like I'm always like pretty paranoid about it. And I think she like brought up like, oh, like why don't we go there more often? And it's like, and I try to explain to her that like trampolines are like kind of actually really dangerous. Um, and I don't want you to get hurt, and I need you to like be safe and like understand like the danger behind things. And so like a lot of the times I guess when I say like no to things, it's basically the only time I say no to her on things is because of like some kind of safety issue. So whether it's like Roblox or like trampolines or swimming with your friends in the back pool without like adult supervision. It's like these things. I think she understands like every time I say like no to certain things, it's like because because of there's some kind of safety concern, you know, revolved around it. So I think she's getting to know that just like instinctively, like if I'm hesitant or like say no about things, it's like she already knows that it must be something relating to like some kind of safety thing. But that's my thoughts on that. So how do we get the loot? We don't ever check the loop. Yeah, and at this like at this trampoline place, you are only allowed one person on a trampoline at a time. So you know there is safeguards in place, but I don't know if you look at the stats. The thing is too, I do want her to um learn different skills like that as well, because like if you're like well-rounded, if you like know how to be on a trampoline and you know how to jump and stuff, like it's like good skills just in general to like be like stronger or be more resilient to things. You know, she's in gymnastics, which is also like a little bit dangerous too. Um, but because she's like building the skills and that kind of stuff, like she's improving like her movement and like removing the possibility over time of like getting, you know, harm, because she's like learning how to do movements and tumbling and somersaults and like flips like in safe ways. And so I feel like a lot of a lot of dumb things that I did as a kid, uh, and a lot of times where I got hurt could have been prevented if I like took gymnastics and stuff like that. I would know like, oh, I can't actually like, you know, flip over this like parallel bar, but I'm just gonna go for it, you know, like as a kid. But like because she has those skills, like she knows like her limits and stuff like that. So I've always like tried to get her into things like that, where she's more like resilient and smart about stuff like that. Do schools organize swimming courses? Not here. But yeah, like I put her in swimming lessons. That's like another thing, right? Hey, Sean. Yeah, I mean that still is a thing though, Wrath. Like the like with their She was in camp, like summer camp, and they went swimming a lot. But yeah, I mean, you do have to sign stuff. I guess maybe they went to a field trip in school to do swimming as well. Yeah, like I mean that's more of a rare thing, but that definitely happens as well. I'm afraid to go in the water, not because I might drown, but because a random disease I'm likely to catch. Yeah, that's sometimes a problem. Or like a brain-eating amoeba. Okay, tile events. Yeah, I have a huge phobia of the water personally. I do wanna I do wanna focus on that at some point. As a kid, I was like, um, there was like one too many attempts at like asshole kids and or family like trying to pull me under the water, push me under the water, and like straight up just like drown me. And it wasn't one or two. It kept happening like over and over. And so then I just decided like, oh, I'm just not gonna go in the water anymore. So that was a pretty easy fix. Fix multiple messages showing up. Gathering cobwebs. Yeah, so my swimming skills are basically non-existent. But I do wanna I need to I need to face my fears at some point. What else was in the farm here? Okay. I think we will leave it there for tonight, guys. Thank you for all hanging out. Appreciate the conversations and chat and all that. Cheery, Cuckoo, Floofy, Ratha, Sean, Lumina, Celerin, Joe. I think that's it. Ace Nova, Chili Will. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a run. Another short one, sorry. Celerin is streaming. You can go check him out. Yeah, I'll try to find some sidewalks to run on. Don't follow strangers. All right, I'll take your advice. Alrighty. Stay alert. Stay safe.